mark the ribbon-cutting ceremony to inaugurate and declare PCCE Ideas 4.0 as open. Can we hear a big round of applause? Thank you, ma'am. PCCE Ideas 4.0, where creativity meets innovation. Spanning over 2 days, PCC students will display an array of over 40 plus projects that are skillfully made, keeping in line with technology. As we step ahead in the 4th edition, with this year's theme, Engineering Solutions for Everyday Problems, we've also organized Science Expo, Cicero's Podium Debate, BGMI Arena, Apex VR Cricket League, Trailblazer, and Pocket Charm laser cutting activities, specifically for schools, high secondaries, and polytechnic institutions, wherein we have received enormous participation across Goa. Today's one of the major highlights, the Virtual Reality Cricket League, has been developed from scratch by our very own PCC faculty members and students with meticulous efforts. We are glad to inaugurate this league at the hands of our guest of honor, Ms. Verna. May I kindly request our guest of honor to do the honor of inaugurating the VR Cricket League, requesting Assistant Professor Lance to present a head-mounted device for VR cricket to our guest of honor. Can we hear a big round of applause?
बस थोड़ा दम
And that marks the inauguration of VR Cricket League of PCCE Ideas 4.0. It's my pleasure to introduce our guest of honor for today, Ms. Verna. She is the Member Secretary of Goa State Council for Science and Technology and the Director of Goa State Remote Sensing Center, actively promoting science education, geospatial technology and innovation in the state. She frequently represents Goa at the state level and national scientific events. She plays a key role in organizing, supervising and managing initiatives. At the same time, Being the director, Goa State Remote Sensing Center, she oversees initiatives related to geospatial technology, and her work often bridges technical scientific advancements with governmental and educational applications in Goa. May I now request Ms. Verna ma'am to address the gathering with her inspiring words.
A very good morning to respected Padre, the director, principal, the faculties of PCCE, all other guests, and my dear students, bright minds. It gives me immense pleasure to be here at the inaugural of this ideas competition, which is mainly, it celebrates curiosity, creativity, and spirit of innovation among students. So the basic idea is science begins with a simple thought. What if things could be done differently? That single thought is where great discoveries, invention, and societal transformations have happened. So this ideas competition is not merely an event, it is a movement that encourages young students to ask questions, to observe the problems around us, imagine solutions, and most importantly, build something meaningful. So today's participants are the problem solvers. So dear young students, you represent a generation who will design sustainable cities, develop climate solutions, build smart technologies, and shape future healthcare, environment, agriculture, and society. So at the Goa State Council for Science and Technology, we firmly believe that innovation should begin early at students level, at school level, and students should be encouraged to think independently, experiment fearlessly, and apply classroom learning to real-world challenges. So, innovation is not defined by size, it is defined by relevance. So, a small idea that solves a real problem is more powerful than a complex idea that remains theoretical. So, I would like to appreciate the teachers, the mentors, the management of PCCE, who has played a very crucial role in organizing this event. And behind every confident young innovator stands a guiding mentor who encourages the students to ask why and why not. So, and to all the students, do not worry about winning, because the true success of innovation lies not in the trophies, but in transformation of thinking. So let this platform inspire to move from learning science to doing science. I am confident that many of these solutions showcased here will carry the seeds for future innovations for Goa and beyond. So make this be the beginning of many journeys into discovery, creativity, and impact. I wish all the participants the very best. Let your ideas take flight. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your inspiring words. May I now request our director, Reverend Father Agnolo Gomes, to extend a floral welcome to our guest of honor for today. Can we hear a big round of applause? We can never forget that Ideas event is the brainchild concept of our very own director, Reverend Father Agnolo Gomes, whose vision inspired its creation and success for today. I once again request our director to present a memento to our guest of honor, Ms. Brenda Fernandez, as a small token of gratitude on behalf of PCCE for today's occasion. We are all set to embark on 2 days journey of Ideas 4.0. Let innovation and creativity prevail. Thank you everyone. Requesting all of you all to step ahead for a group picture. First requesting our core committee of Ideas 4.0 to step ahead for a group picture. With this, we come to a closure of inaugural ceremony of Ideas 4.0. Requesting all the heads of the departments to step ahead for a group picture. Requesting all the HODs to step ahead for a group picture.
इनॉग्रल भी झाले म्हणतात. तुम्ही चेक करून बाबा बघ मस्त कॅमेरा काढून घ्या. चालतं फोटो चालेल स्पीचेस
Requesting everyone to head for high tea arranged at the conference hall. Before that, requesting our Reverend Father Agnolo Gomes to have a stroll here in the auditorium itself to witness the amazing projects made skillfully by our PCCE students. Can we hear a big round of applause for our PCCE students? Others may proceed ahead for the high tea arranged at conference hall. Thank you everyone.
Madam. मिलना बाबा बस ओके
It gives me immense pleasure to be here for the inaugural of this Ideas for competition, project competition that celebrates curiosity, creativity, and the spirit of innovation among students. And this competition is all about science, which begins with a simple thought that what if things could be done differently. That single thought is where great discoveries, invention, and societal transformations have begun. So this ideas competition is not merely a competition, it is a movement of students, where the students are encouraged to observe, imagine solutions, and most importantly, build something very meaningful for the society. So today's participants are not just competitors, they are problem solvers in the making of the societal problems of the state.
This is for the participants of VR Apex Cricket. Report to the desk on the stage to decide the order of your games. All the participants of Apex Cricket, please report to the stage and report to the desk.
Okay, done. Go ahead.
Okay, so basically,
Your team name, college name.
it is a team name is Muslim Team Ideas. Project is wireless processing arm, which is wireless. Now, the basic function of this arm is that it is going to get input from the